Audio Jungle.
Welcome back, flock members. Badraven here. Today we're going to do a not really a review of Friday the 13th, but I just want to tell you kind of a great experience I had just recently on Friday the 13th of 2017 here of October. I went and saw Friday the 13th on the big screen. I've never seen Friday the 13th on the big screen before. I mean, I've got a projector thing in my screen at the home. At home it's pretty big, and I got surround sound, and it's kind of neat. It's like maybe if I went to a movie theater, but I wanted to see it on a movie screen. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that my local theater, the Tri-County Cineplex, which is a shout out to them. I really appreciate that they put this on. They usually try to put a Halloween type movie on around the Halloween season every year. I went to the first one a few years ago, which was original Halloween, and that was an awesome experience. They do like old movies sometimes, and it's really neat because they're actual prints of the movies, which I know it's all digital, but I mean, it's not like a DVD being played on there. So it was a really cool experience. So I've seen this on about a month or two, at least a month before Halloween, maybe more, showing on their website that they were going to have Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th in October. So I thought that was awesome, cool. I got me, my son, and my niece Chloe all went and dressed up in our shirts, went down there to watch it. We bought our tickets way ahead of time earlier. Anyway, I got a video. I'm going to show a video at the end of this. When we actually were down there, filmed on the outside in the line that we were in. And it was so cool, people. We got there, and I didn't expect that many people come out to see a 1980s version of Friday the 13th, with it already on every possible media, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, all that type of media. And I didn't expect a crowd, because people can watch it at home and don't have to go out there. And it was $5 a piece. So it wasn't exactly like, you give them a thing of canned food like they do during Thanksgiving or Christmas for their Christmas one. You actually had to pay for this. I didn't know what to expect. I expected maybe it would just be me and my niece and my son. So we got there, and I was we always get about an hour early because I love picking my seat, not having to fight the crowds, making sure I get, and I love to be there before the trailers come on for the movies because I want to see those, even though they only put like 2 on their movies down at Tri-County. So we get there bright and shiny early, a little less than an hour before the movie starts. And as soon as we walk in, I've got my shirt on, Chloe's got her shirt on, Andrew's got his on, and we see a woman say, "Oh, I like your shirts," and she's with her family seeing, there's like 3 of them seeing the same movie. So I think, well, they'll be not just be us, it would be them too in the movie. So we were like just walking around there in the theater, and I went to the bathroom and stuff like that. So I said, I'm going to do a little video outside in front of the theater before the movie starts, and just kind of show my channel what we did. So I was out there, and and Chloe was filming me and Andrew talking about the movie. And when we get done, it's just a real brief segment, and we start to walk in, and we notice a big group of people going in the entrance. And I think maybe they're going to go see Happy Death Day because it was like a special. It was on there. I mean, it wasn't a special show, but it was on there. So I figured there may be a crowd for that. But when we got up there, they was already forming a line, and I'll show you in the video the line. And we said, we better get in line here, people. When we came all this way and got here this early, we didn't going to get a bad seat because they had it in a small auditorium. But, relatively, one of their smaller ones. I didn't expect it to sell out by no stretch of the imagination. As we're standing there, and there's people in front of us, and I've seen a guy bring his mask. He had like 3 or 4 different Jason masks. It was really cool. The atmosphere was really cool. Waiting in line there, and we was talking about our stuff, and you see people back in the back, and they had their shirts on. And the line literally stretched plumb across the theater on the inside to the actual other auditoriums going down the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Past the bathrooms. Our line was bigger than the line going to see Happy Death Day. It just came out. The most modern movie of horror, And I was like freaking out. I even show it on the video. I'm like, man, these people are die-hard Friday the 13th fans. So Friday the 13th fans are loyal people. If the movie company could see the people there that love this movie, they would really greenlight the movie faster than what they're doing. I think I saw on Pizzel's channel, I think it's 2020, that they're thinking about coming out with the new one on the 30th anniversary or the 40th anniversary. I hope they do a good job. This movie is a classic. And I was thinking about this the whole time. When they let us all in, everybody went in and found their seats and everything, and I went out and get some popcorn. And while I was out, my son Andrew said, "Somebody try to get your seat," and we saved a little cup space there for it. But there was so many people wanting to get into this movie. It made my heart feel so good that people love this movie as much as I do. And when I got back there was literally no seats left in the whole auditorium. You know how you can look across it and you'll see a little one here and there? I even see people, before they even start getting packed, go down the bottom to watch it at the bottom of the screen. I don't like that because you're right up on it, but these people wanted that experience of Jason. But anyway, they wanted to see Mrs. Voorhees right on top of them and all the action. And they had this movie. When it started, the sound was cranked up so loud. I mean, you could hear it with your hands. It's almost like a concert. You could hear it inside your head with your hands over your ears. I mean, it was like blasted. And when he would play that chee chee chee, you just like feel it in your skull. But I still loved it. And when it came on, what was neat, the film was like, they had it too far up. It was like start showing up on the roof a little bit. And you were seeing a lot of the stuff that you don't see on the movie at the bottom. So everybody was like, there was people hollering at the theater, hollering at the screen saying, "Hey, the movie's out of frame." Like anybody could hear them in the movie. So some people ran out and got them to refocus it. But anyway, I told my son, I said, and when they're going to show the actual, this up on the screen, I'm going to start clapping. I said, I don't care. I'm normally not the kind of person that just starts a clap in a movie theater, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be a special occasion. I think I did it on Star Wars, The Force Awakens, on the first night it was out, when it showed the Star Wars crawl. I clapped on it and everybody started hooping and hollering. So I said, I'm going to do it on Friday the 13th. I don't care if I'm the only nerd in there that just kind of look at me because I'm making this big scene. So they got the music cranking like that, and it shows this scene, and that pops up, and I start clapping. And I'm not clapping, and nobody's clapping with me, and I'm like, oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have started clapping, and I don't want to look like that big a nerd, in front of everybody. So I almost start to slow down, and all of a sudden you hear other people start, and then other people start, and they start hooping and hollering, woo, they go like that, and I hollered it too. Yeah, Jason, or yeah, Friday the 13th. I don't even know what I hollered, but I hollered it. And people just started, at the big roar of the crowd, just started getting into it. I mean, a lot of people don't understand. Like back in the 80s, when you liked something in a movie, you clapped, you laughed out loud. You didn't cause a scene, but I mean, you're showing that you really got into that part. They really got what they needed out of you, and you were in the movie at the time. I mean, I tell stories to my son about Superman 3. Superman 3 is not the greatest movie ever, people. But when Superman 3, when he beats the evil Superman, and he jerks open his shirt, and it shows the big S, the bright, colorful S of Superman on it. Not like the modern day Superman that's all depressed and everything, and all the colors have been toned down. And the beautiful S on his chest of Christopher Reeve, after he's beaten the evil Superman, the whole place erupted when I was a kid. I mean, people just started cheering in the crowd because they wanted Superman to win. That's what the movie director wanted us to do, and it just brought it out. And people clapped, people yelled because they were so happy. And that's what I was trying to bring back into this. I was so happy to see this movie on the big screen properly, the way it was supposed to be meant to see. That's why I love movies on theater. I'll never get tired of theater. It is my place I go to, and I feel at home. I mean, like if you have a Waldo guy, and you or you have something that you're going to say, where does it feel most home at? And you have got it at a restaurant or at home, whatever. And the movie that you stick my little Waldo body in the theater, because that's where I'm most at home at. That's what I love to do. I love to go to the movies. That's why when I saw this on the big screen, it was such an enjoyment to me. I had to clap. I had to show my appreciation for this movie. And people, it's just a movie. It's just a horror movie. You shouldn't go all out. I mean, You know, I understand. I'm not saying it's the best movie ever put. It needs an Oscar. You know, I just mean, at my age when I saw this, it just touched me in a way, and to see it properly displayed on the movie theater like it was intended, it just made me very happy. That's why I got into the movie, and that's why I enjoyed it. And I'm glad everybody there was like me. That's why they were there. That's why they came out and watched this 1980 movie in 2017. Think about that. That old a movie, bringing out this crowd of people on a Friday night, and at 9:20, that's what it showed at 9:20. We all were there because we loved the movie. We loved the Friday the 13th. That was so cool. That was an experience I'll never forget. And I'm going to show you my video after this, but I just wanted to share that with you, all the flock members, because that is me, people. That is the Badraven. That is what I'm all about. I mean, that's, if you get anything from my channel, get that I love movies. I love them on the big screen. I'm not saying it's not bad to watch them at home. I'm just saying, but that's the way you're supposed to see a movie. That's the way it was intended by the director. That was the way people fell in love with it. Watch these scenes of us at the theater. Not very long, about a minute or two. I didn't get to film a lot. I'm not the kind of person that likes to just film and talk and, you know, with everybody in the background. But I show you the, you know, the line and an introduction there too. So we'll flip around here and let you see it, and then I'll give you my goodbyes after that. So here we go. Hey, flock members, Badraven here with Andrew, and we're at the movies, and we're watching Friday the 13th, 1980 version at the theater where it was meant to be. So we're going to be going into the movie theater here in a little bit to watch this movie. I don't know if you can hear me, the voice is probably don't carry too good here, but we're going to watch it today, and it's Friday the 13th, October 13th,
yeah,
2017. And we're all going to go in and we're going to watch it, and we'll put a video out for you guys to see. So we got Chloe doing the recording today because the camera is a little bit hard to work with us today. So we're excited, and we got our shirts on. We got this Chloe's wearing the movie poster shirt. So we'll see you inside, and we hope for a big crowd. So yeah, sure, Chloe.
I'm gonna get our shirts.
Yeah, so that you were actually here. The Andrews look cool. Look cool. The line. A lot of people back here. Everybody's getting ready for the big show. So wasn't that cool? That was awesome. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my channel. So just keep it coming back. Keep telling your friends. We appreciate you. And remember, the Badraven is your friend, and we appreciate everything you do for the channel. So we're going to let you go, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.